In this video, we're going to discuss integer vocabulary. So that's our new topic, and with a new topic, we usually start with the vocabulary words with the definitions. So the first word is integer. An integer is just a fancy name for a whole number. So any whole number, whether it's positive or negative, is considered an integer. Something that's not an integer is a fraction or a decimal. It has to be a whole number. So some examples of an integer, or of integers, would be 20, negative 18, 3, negative 56, are all examples of integers. Please blurt out an integer.
26, negative 2, negative 3, negative 20, negative 49,
Thank you. Thank you.
negative 1.
Good job. The next vocabulary word in orange is positive number. A positive number is any number that's greater than 0. Students, it could be shown with a positive sign or no sign at all. So, a positive number is any number greater than 0. The next vocabulary word in brown is a negative number. And a negative number is any number less than 0. But for it to be negative, it must have the negative symbol. Okay? Our fourth vocabulary word is an opposite number. Now, as I looked for the definition for opposite number, I really didn't like any of the specific definitions, so I decided to come up with my own. An opposite number is the same number, but on the reverse side of 0. So, examples of an opposite number. The opposite number of a positive 2 is a negative 2. The opposite number of negative 27 would be positive 27. The opposite number of negative 10 would be 10. Yeah, positive 10, or just 10. So an opposite number is basically the same number, but it has the opposite symbol. If it's given as a positive, the opposite would be negative. If it's given a negative, the opposite is positive. Number 5, our last vocabulary word, children, is absolute value. An absolute value is the distance the number is from 0 on a number line. The absolute value is the distance or the number of place values an integer is on a number line. The symbol for absolute value is 2 lines going straight up and down. So they're asking for the absolute value of 8. That would be 8 because the integer 8 is 8 place values away from 0 on a number line. The absolute value for negative 12 would be 12, just 12, because negative 12 is 12 place values away from 0 on a number line. A lot of the times when I'm thinking of absolute value, I say absolute value because my hands remind me of the symbol of absolute value. So let's practice that. Absolute value. Remember those 2 lines. Let's go ahead and apply these vocabulary words to some classwork.